Are we safe in our RV? Find out next. All right, welcome back to the channel. We are not affiliated with Wyze in any way, but we're very happy with their products. We've been using their products for years. They have great cameras, which we actually will show in this video. We bought the home monitoring system kit, which came with a couple door sensors, a motion sensor, and a keypad, and the hub, of course. The brain center of this system is the Wyze hub. We've decided to mount ours right up out of the way behind the TV. So we just used a little, some command strips and put it right on the wall, as you can see there. And it sits there perfectly and it works great. Plugged it in, wired it into our power strip behind our TV. And it does have a battery backup. So you're able, if you lose power in your RV, you're able to also still, it will operate for a period of time. I'm not sure how long it will operate, but we've had ours and had some power failures for here and there, and it was able to continue to operate. We don't monitor our system as far as from a remote location. We just monitor it through our phone. We really didn't want alarms going off if something happened in our RV. We didn't want the campground to just, you know, if we were away from the RV, if the dog was inside, we didn't want the alarm to just go off and off and off. But we will get a notification if the door opens. We're able to also have notifications sent if the temperature rises above a certain point that we can set. If there's any water leaks, we're able to get alerts on our phones for that. So we're alerted if a pipe burst or something along those lines. And we'll talk about that a little bit later on in this video. So this is the Wyze app. And so the first thing I want to show is the water sensors. And so you can see we have a number of them, and one is the island sink, and it shows normal. And so this little icon up here shows you another little sensor probe, and it gives you two basic probes in one. So real quick, we'll take you down to the island so you can see what we're looking at. So there's the main probe right there, and then you can see the wire coming off of it. I decided to loop it down, and we come underneath here, and it sits right there. Now if water comes out of any of these pipes, it's going to puddle up there in the bottom or back over here on this shelf, and it will go off. And we've tested these, and they do go off and send a notification to our phone. So one place that we have our water detection sensor is in our water bay. We also have them behind the Nautilus system here down in the basement. So we have several of them down there, one close to the hot water heater, which is a little bit over, and we also have one behind here to be able to detect any water leaks that we might develop as we travel. But one place I'd keep one is right down here, which is, you know, if any of these connections start leaking or whatever, we'll be able to detect. One thing I want to test you real quick is just kind of show you how it works. So I got a little water here. We'll pour a little water into the system here, and you can see it's sitting in water, and I just got a notification on my phone, or watch actually, that says water bay detected leak at 3:16 p.m. 3:16 p.m. Now you can open this up on your phone and you see the same thing, and I can go to water bay and it shows a leak at body, and it shows red, and it tells you even how long. So to come and reset it, all I'm gonna have to do is come in, remove it from the water obviously, dry it off. We got a notification just now that says water bay has cleared, meaning that no water leak anymore. And then I can just dry this out. And put it back in, and we're good to go. Alright, on our app we have a back door and front door of our toy hauler, and you can see that the back door is closed and the front door is closed. Now we have these little sensor modules right here. One mounts on the door frame, and then I mounted one on the screen door. I decided to put them on this side just because I didn't like it over here. I thought it would work okay over there, and you know, when the door opens, you can see it very easily goes away. We get a notification that the front door was open, and you also get a notification when it closes. You can see there's your notification. So they work really well. This will work on, as long as you're connected to your coach's Wi-Fi. Also will work through cellular, so if you're away from the coach. The other thing I wanted to show will be the temperature probe or temperature monitor. We actually keep one of those in the refrigerator, one in the main body of the coach, and several underneath in the basement and around the water compartment, and also one in the back underneath the rear sink, just because sometimes in the winter we want to make sure that there's no pipe that could be freezing or anything if the RV was to get too cold. But let's check out the one in the refrigerator. Alright, so we usually keep our bikes up underneath the front of our fifth wheel. Even though they're chained up and chained together and secure, we wanted to be able to put a camera on them as well. And so we mounted our little Wise camera right here, and so we get a good view of this either day or night. And it is motion activated, so if this moves or any of the bikes move, we get a notification and we're able to check it out. That video is kept in the cloud, so you're able to pull it up and take a look at it at any time. There's also a keypad if you did want to arm it. You can. If you're staying in one location and you have a home address, you could technically have it monitored just like a regular home alarm system, and you could activate it when you leave and when you come back. We just choose not to do that. I just like getting the notifications. Overall, we've been real happy with the system. We've had it now over a year, and it works great. And really the biggest thing and biggest reason I wanted to get it was for water. So everybody's always scared about water in their RV, of course. And so if you don't have water detection sensors, whether you use the Wise system or you buy some of the other ones that are available, you need to have some type of notification system for a water leak. I highly recommend it. We're very, very, very happy with the system that we're using. We've had an alarm go off before, actually just a few weeks ago when we hooked back up. When I turned the hose, it slightly disconnected it. I got a tiny little water drip. Took about 8 hours before the alarm went off because it took that long to pool up, but there was just a little bit of pool of water in the water bay. I got alerted to it, went out and checked it, dried it up, cleaned it up, no problems. But if something like that were to happen in your underbelly, you may not see it for a long time. Big underbelly, so you know, we're able to detect that and feel pretty comfortable that we don't have any issues. We put them under the sinks. Again, anywhere there's water, we put them, and we just have that peace of mind, and we're really, really happy with the system. Again, we're not affiliated with Wise in any way. We love their products. We've had their cameras for years. We even had them when we had our sticks and bricks all around the house. We have their vacuum cleaner, and we really like this system and highly recommend it if you're looking for something. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, learned a little bit of something about how to monitor your RV and have an RV security system. We really appreciate you watching. We hope that you will like and subscribe to this video, and we'll have more content coming soon.